Scene script. Have you ever wondered how the rubber bands stretch? It's all about elasticity, a brilliant characteristic of certain materials that allows them to deform under stress and return to their original shape when the stress is removed. It's a phenomenon we encounter every day, from the bounce of a basketball to the stretch of a rubber band. Our focus today is that humble yet fascinating everyday object, the rubber band. So what's the science behind the stretch of a rubber band? Let's dive in. Rubber bands stretch because of something called polymers. You see, polymers are long chains of molecules, like a string of pearls or a train of boxcars. They're the secret ingredient that makes materials like rubber so flexible and stretchy. Picture a plate of spaghetti. That's pretty much what polymers look like on a microscopic level. In a rubber band, these polymers are all twisted up and coiled, like a ball of yarn that's been left in a kitten's play area. Now, when you pull on a rubber band, these coiled polymers start to straighten out, just like when you unravel that ball of yarn. The more you pull, the straighter these polymers get and the larger the rubber band becomes. It's almost as if the rubber band is trying to keep itself together, with every polymer doing its part to resist your pull. But here's the fascinating part. Once you let go, these polymers snap back into their coiled, restful state, causing the rubber band to snap back to its original size. This ability to return back to its original shape after being stretched is what we call elasticity, and it's a defining characteristic of rubber bands. And there you have it. The secret to a rubber band stretch lies in the dynamic dance of its polymers, constantly coiling and uncoiling in response to forces acting upon it. Now that's some serious stretching science, right? But there's more to it. Did you know that temperature also plays a role in how a rubber band stretches? It's true. Just like us, rubber bands respond to temperature changes. When a rubber band is heated, it loosens up and becomes easier to stretch. It's as if it's sunbathing on a summer day. On the flip side, if you cool a rubber band, it becomes stiffer and more resistant to stretching. Think of it as bundling up on a chilly winter day. So the secret to a rubber band stretch is not just in its makeup, but also in its temperature. So, to recap how rubber bands stretch, it all begins with the polymers, the long, flexible molecules that give rubber bands their unique elasticity. When you pull the band, these polymers stretch and rearrange, allowing the band to extend. But remember, temperature also plays a part. Heat makes the band stretch easier, while cold can make it brittle and prone to snapping. Next time you use a rubber band, you'll know exactly what's happening when it stretches. Isn't science amazing?